Hello everyone, so today I am about 10 minutes drive away from Deloraine, up bright and early. It's about 7:30, so there's nice sunrise views over that a ways, which is kind of cool. I'm at Montana Falls today, and this is basically about an hour return walk to a pretty small waterfall but wide waterfall on, I forget the name of the rivulet actually, but I'm on Leonard's Road right now. So the track goes in here. There's a waterfall that in the past has had some concerns with access, because basically at the end of Leonard's Road down that way there is a luxury accommodation place, and they've basically closed access to the falls on that side of the river, which makes sense, like it's their property. So thanks to the people at Kentish Walks who've done a power of work establishing this track, there's now public access on this side of the river, although it was often kind of confusing about where you had to go. So basically you turn to Leonard's Road, drive about 1 kilometre up. There's now a sign that's been put in by Parks and Wildlife Service, and I mean, it's a pretty straightforward track, so we'll see how we go. I think it's about 3 k's return, but yeah, as you can see from this little marker that's up ahead, there's a lot of those, and that's all from the Kentish Walks people who've done well in getting this track all sorted out, because it's a nice spot. So I'll see you further along. There are a couple of spots where it looks like different tracks head off, but it's all pretty easy. They've got logs across the no-go zones, and there's a lot of those orange triangle markers really everywhere along the walk. So it's basically impossible to get lost. And as you can see, it's a very good track. Pretty much flat, just winding through the forest. Okay, so I've hit a little track junction. You can see the fall through the trees there, but this trail I'm pretty sure goes off to Montana Cascades, which are a little ways downstream. I reckon I'll go here first, just because it's still quite dark, so I might wait for the light to get a bit better for photography. It's only taken me like 10 minutes to get to this point. It's actually quite an impressive waterfall, just seeing it through the trees, because it is a really, really wide drop. So I reckon I'll see you down at the Cascades, but it shouldn't be any more than 5 minutes away, I don't think. Got a nice little side-on view of the Cascade through the trees. So these ones you can see from downstream from the 41 degrees south salmon farm, although you can't access this side of the river where you can see like the whole waterfall, so this is really the way to go. I'm going to keep heading on, and I imagine it should come out at the base pretty soon. Okay, so I've taken a little marked side trail that went off like the almost 4-wheel drive track I've been following, and that took about 2 minutes, pretty easy, and I've made it to Montana Cascades. The view isn't actually that good. It's a bit obstructed by a bush, but certainly still nice enough. And I'm going to head up to the main falls now. Well, I've made it to the base of Montana Falls, and it's an impressively wide waterfall. Only a few meters high, but in the top handful in the state for width for sure. It's probably at least 40 meters across, maybe more. There's the accommodation up there. Be a pretty cool place to stay, I reckon. Anyway, I'll take a few photos and see how they turn out. Good spot this. Much better than I expected actually. Alrighty, coming towards the end of the walk now. This has been a really nice walk actually. I would highly recommend Montana Falls. I reckon if you give yourself an hour, easily enough time to get to the Cascades and falls. It was much more impressive than I expected actually. And again, massive props to the Kentish Walks people for negotiating access and fixing up this track and promoting it as well, because it's a really nice part of Tasmania to be exploring. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.